video is for people who are considering adding extensions. And it's not really to show you how to do the extensions. I'll kind of explain that. But there's lots of videos that show you that. What I want to show you is the end result so that you can choose which method you want to use. Because basically there's two different types of installation practices. And if you've never seen how they turn out later, you won't know which one to choose. And that's why I'm making this video, is because I haven't seen this addressed anywhere else. Everyone shows you how to do it, but they don't show you what it looks like over time, okay? So my extensions were put in, about 8, almost 9 months ago. So I've had a pretty fair amount of maturity and growth so that you can see how they turn out, okay? So my loctician used the method of pulling my hair through the center of the extension, and basically she used one of these little hooks, latch hooks, and poked that through the center of the extension and then attached my hair to it, pulled that through the extension, and then of course crocheted that in. Now what she did is, by my request, left the top of my head not done. Because at first I really thought I wanted just partials. I thought I wanted some hair to come out over the top. And I knew I still wanted my bangs because I've never been without bangs. And I wasn't quite satisfied with the way that looked because my hair is very fine. And it was short, basically short. It was about to here. It kind of looked like I had a bowl on top of my head, and I didn't like that. And so I went ahead and I did the top myself, and I can reach it. I know how to do it, and I could reach the top of my head to do it. I would have done all of my hair if I could reach, but of course I couldn't. I couldn't make those sections myself, and I just thought it would be too difficult for me to install all of them myself because my hair was very short. I was outgrowing a pixie cut. And if you've watched any of my older videos that aren't dreadlock related, then you'll understand what I mean. My hair was very short. So let me explain to you the different, how it turns out using those different ways. So when I did the top, basically, here's my extension, here's my hair, meshed the two together, and basically you just marry them. So you take the dreaded portion here, the dreaded portion here of your hair, put them together, then you crochet that together, crochet that through, and then you've got a really strong bond there, okay? So what happened is the ones that she did that pulled through, I wasn't at all, I am not truly happy with those. And let me go down to that section so that you can see and you'll understand what I'm talking about. What I ended up with is these very uneven lumps. Because when you use this hook to go in through the dreadlock to pull the hair through it, you can't guarantee that you are in the center of that extension. And so you end up with it very lopsided. So, and I have this all through my dreads, all through. So what I have started doing is, because I'm older and I generally wear my hair up in the front around my face, you know, when we're older, we tend to like a little more height in our styles. It kind of elongates the face and gives us more volume to wear it up. And so that's how I normally wear it, is this top portion up. So the ones are right around my face show very much that awkward lump. And so I've started undoing them myself and redoing them with the other method, and see how nice and even that one looks. That one I've redone. And that's the one she did with the lump. And like I said, that's all through all of my hair. These awkward looking lumps. So I'm not as concerned with the ones underneath. They don't really show, but the ones right by my face, yeah, they've got to all be redone. So I've just started picking that apart, and so I've been waiting to do this video because I saved that one so that you could see it, waiting to redo this one so that I could do this video and show you this. So all these ones on the very top are ones I did myself with that other method that I told you about. And see how much more even they are. You can't tell where my hair ends and the extension begins. And in this particular one, it's all the way down here. My extension starts right there. So that's the only hair I have extending that lock, is this, just the barely little tail. And that much is locked up, the little tail. And this is actually my daughter's baby hair. We cut her hair for the first time when she was 8 years old, and so I've got all these little curls that I was able to add into my hair so that I've got her baby hair. And I keep this one. It's probably my longest one. I purposely added the extension just right at the end, and probably only overlapped it about that much so that I could kind of measure. I use this as my guide to measure how long my locks actually are, which would be right about there, so that I could see as my hair grows out how long my locks are, and I can know when I can take out my extensions. So nothing against my loctician, that's just how she was taught to do it. She's really, really good at just installing dreadlocks, but the extension part, I just wasn't pleased with the way those turned out in pulling those through that lump. So in my opinion, guys, if you're going to add extensions, marry the two together and then poke all those through, poke all these through, kind of really crochet them in good together. You'll have a very strong bond and you won't have those awkward lumps. Okay? Have a good day.